Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Jade, and this is How to Love an iOS. How to Love an iOS. And today we're taking a look at a chorale. Of choruses. Chorus of Chorale by Rob Jackson. OkChorale, Wobulator, LCR Chorus, and DimChorus. Let's OJ. Hello, welcome to the show. My name is Jade, and this is How to Open iOS. And I hope you're doing okay. Boom! It's, what day? I don't even know what day it is, man. It's crazy. It's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Wednesday here in Australia. Tuesday for you. And I hope you're doing good out there and everything's fine and dandy and you're making music or you're not making music. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you do that makes you happy is the most important thing. I need to get out the way that, yes, the last couple of weeks have been a little bit different than normal. I haven't been getting as much stuff out here on the channel, but that will change next week. If you didn't know, I've got a guest staying here with me from Canada, a dear friend who's a friend from the channel, supporter of the channel, musician Brad Example. He's been here from Canada for the last 2 weeks, and he's leaving on Monday next week Australian time, so it's just put the channel in a little bit of a tailspin, and especially with me getting time to learn apps and all that. So today we're doing something a little bit different. And I see Rob's here and he's probably like, what? Not on my apps. It's all going to be all right. So let's say hello to you all and we'll jump into this today. I'm going to break out my acoustic guitar, I think. And I'll let you know about interview in a second as well. It's happening this week. And where are we? There's Rob Jackson, the developer of these wonderful apps. And back on iOS, we got Studio 6+1. Thank you for your email. I'm so glad I found it yesterday. It was in my spam folder. Who knew? I check it like every 3 days, but I hadn't checked it all week. Thomas Christ. What's going on, Thomas? Good to see you. Jim Shannon's in the house. We've got Jeremy Dishaw and Sander Wolf. What's going on? I've been late to the chorus game, but have more recently become enamored of the effect. Previously, I was just a phaser guy. Wow. Chorus. I think chorus is far sexier than a phaser. I don't know. It is what it is, isn't it? We all have our tastes. I'll just leave that there. Thomas, with all the bizzo here, all the business end of the stuff on the channel that you can do that helps out. Audible video, hey-oh, what's going on? Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're okay. Ed Zielinski's in the house, the man with the nice channel over there on YouTube. If you're not subbed to Ed Zielinski, go and do it or I'll find you. Leela says, I've got to walk the dog. She's listening and vibing. Whatever vibing means, I don't know. It's some crazy thing that kids do these days. Rob says it's great to be back. If you didn't know, so Rob made a whole bunch of really cool apps for iOS, and then he took a little extended vacay away from iOS and went over to the desktop world. And you know what he probably found out? Probably what all you find out when you go and change things. Same shit, different bucket, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Who else have I missed? Hugh Caldwell. What's going on, Hugh? 5 years? It was 5 years. Oh, hang on. No, it wasn't 5 years. It wasn't a 5 year break. Because I've only been doing this for 4.5 years. And I reviewed your apps probably in the first year. Those all your apps. I just want Moodscaper as a fucking rebrand. That's all I want. Give it to me. I'm in a fucking stupid mood today, folks. Phasers don't phase me, they only stun. Well, that's why you're here, Audible, for lines like that. Hilarious stuff. Pianoscaper, Moodscaper. We just want all the scapers. We want the Moodscaper. That's right. Did I say, what scaper did I say? Man, there's so many scapers. There's manscaping, all that kind of stuff. But I'm glad to have you back making stuff. So now here's the deal. I'll let you know what's happening this week. There's Ed Zielinski's channel. Thank you so much, Thomas. So normally we have an interview on Thursday your time, US time, UK time. This week there will not be one. We're doing something different. You know, I'm trying to take advantage of much time as I have with Brad while he's here. And we've been recording some music while he's here, one of the things we set out to do. So while he's here, we're going to be working on a song instead of an interview live on the channel. So you can see the process of working with Brad and me being able to be an engineer and not a musician and sit there. We're going to set up some cameras in the studio. So if you want to come and be an eye on the wall watching us record, and then we'll be back to our normal schedule next week of doing all the interviews, all the pre-recorded videos that we do and all that kind of stuff. It's just been a little bit chaotic in the last 2 weeks, as you can expect with Brad being here. Can't wait till he goes. I'm joking. So today I haven't even, well, I lie, but I haven't really gone in depth into these apps. So I'm going to explore these apps with you live. I love that. It's like inviting animals and kids into the studio, isn't it? We love that kind of stuff. All right. So we got some apps. Let's talk about these. Let's jump over to, give me a sec. So if you didn't know, some of Rob's other apps are Waverly Tables. So I think I covered on this show way back in the day. Waverly Excel, we covered way back in the day. Now, these recently got some updates. I should try and fill you in. I hope I don't butcher this. But they recently got some updates, like a maintenance thing that went down with it. And I do believe there's, in the way, I'm guessing, in the way it's been done, you can no longer buy the instruments or something like that. There's some change to it that's not being updated. I'm getting it wrong. It says here, please note, Waverly Excel has been designed for AUV. Audience download, show more, does it say? Or I think we are good. Because there were, please note, mix and match components, you'll need multiple instances. I'm probably wrong. But they have been fixed, so they're all good and still working. That's Waverly XL. Mood units. This thing's awesome. Mood units. Moodscaper. Anyway, he's back on iOS. And to start off with, we've got a free one first. So this is DimChorus. You can download this. You can just go and download it. Absolutely free. It's very basic, very simple. And it's going to give you some chorus. It's not too... not going to melt your brain. None of these apps are going to melt your brain, let me tell you that, for sure. Then we've got LCR Chorus. So this is $1.99. Or you can buy all three of the ones I'm going to go through now with a bundle. So they're $3.99 for the entire bundle. And let's just have a quick overview. LCR Chorus is a stereo chorus effect inspired by LCR Chorus in the Korg Wavestate synthesizer. So there you go. That's all you really need to know about that. That is LCR. We're going to put all of these on a guitar and stuff. You've got OkChorale. And again, $1.99. OkChorale is a stereo chorus, vibrato effect, so you can switch between vibrato and chorus, completely up to you, whatever tickles your fancy. Inspired by classic analog stomp boxes. While not intended to be a model or replica of a specific unit, the processing and features embrace a bygone era of simpler times. Back in my day when choruses were very chorusy and not newfangled weird choruses that take up all your system resources of today's standards, folks. So there you go. That one is OkChorale. So basically 80s, yeah. And this one here, the Wobulator, is a stereo chorus modulation effect with a wobbly twist. The chorus effect is typically achieved by modulating the time of a delayed version of the dry signal and mixing the two. Typically, these delay times are very short, around 20 milliseconds. Wobulator includes a wobble parameter that adds variation to both the rate and depth, which makes modulation cycle less obvious to the listener. No. Ed Zielinski is in the chat buttering up Rob Jackson like there's no tomorrow. Look at this. I've never met a Rob Jackson app that I didn't like. Not sure if the app liked me though. Well, that's getting creepy. All right. I got some project here I made last night. Looks terrible. I threw it together. Let's see how horrible it sounds. Damn, that's pretty bad. I think I was really stoned. Yeah, we'll kill that. Let's clear this out of here and just bring in a very simple guitar. We're not going to do anything fancy today. We'll throw it on some piano, of course, but we just want an acoustic guitar. That's what I want. That's what I'm trying it out on today, because an acoustic guitar is very, it's like being naked kind of thing. You know what I mean? So we're going to go into input 1 here and hope everything's good. Hey. Just mute my mic. Okay, that kind of sounds decent. Let's throw on our first one. We're going to throw all of them on. Throw that one on. We'll throw this one on. And we'll go through them one by one kind of thing, I think. Because I am messing with these for the first time. Kind of. Oh. That's all of them. Let's remove them. So this is our first one. This is DimChorus. This is the free one. Dimensional chorus. As you can see, very, very complicated stuff here. I hope you all read the manual, because I didn't. On, off. On, off. There we go. So on, we've got 3 modes, 1, 2, and 3. We've got a dark, normal, and bright. We're going to start off with 1 and leave it on normal. I'm going to mute. Let's go to number 2. Well, that's pretty tasty. This is for free. Let's go to number 3. Wow. If you haven't downloaded this one already, then you probably should take up woodwork. Let's try it on bright. Just going to skip over to dark. Decent. That sounds really nice on the acoustic for playing that kind of thing. Really light, jangly stuff. I wouldn't leave it on bright. Probably a bit too jangly. I like number 2. I'm always going to like number 2. Who likes number 2s? Let's put on normal. Wow. Okay. Sounds pretty decent to me. Is that a demo enough? We'll put on a piano later on. We'll just do this guitar stuff first. Let's jump over to the LCR Chorus. So we've got a bit more going on here. Again, you've got an on and off button. So we're off at the moment. And now we're on. And let's start off by going through those presets. So we've got, let me hit presets over here. So there's a few presets in here. We've got a deep chorus. And randomized. Does it randomize each time? Yes, it does. So every time you hit it, every time you tap the randomize, you're going to get something completely different. So there you go. That's nice as well. Oh. Hey. Oh. I don't think I've got my effects set up on my voice today. Oh, man. There we go. That's the drunken randomization. Let's run through these controls. Come back over here to the default. So, hey, Cam G, mate, what's going on? We've got a left, a center, and a right rate is what I'm expecting this is. And then we've got the depth for the center and the the right and left. So let's bring up the center. Yeah, you can go pretty extreme with this. Let's just throw it all up. Because that's what we do. And of course you can hit default back to the beginning. Yeah. So, if you're not aware, that we've got 4 chorus effects today. 3 of them are cost, and 1 of them's free. The first one we looked at is free, DimChorus. The rest are $1.99 each, but if you buy them in a bundle from the App Store, it's $3.99, and you get all 3 of them for $4. Pretty good deal. If you're into chorus, hey man, if chorus is your thing, and you're like, oh, I can't get enough chorus. Well, you know, there you go. So, what is this show? Always turns into mayhem, doesn't it? Let's come back over here. We've got the Wobulator. Let's put this capo somewhere else. There we go. We'll turn this on. Sounds nice. We're going to go through presets because there's a lot more in here. We got a whole bunch of them. Hey, Hottie, what's going on? So this is a subtle stutter rap. We got a basic chorus. Oh, that's nice. We got a double tracker. Nice. Got a tapey wobble. So this has got the wobble introduced into it. I'm going to take the wobble down and then we'll introduce it. Oh, listen how thick that sounds. And then we'll introduce this wobble about halfway. Let's bring it all the way up. I hear some plucking notes. Let's go back up here. Throw our capo over here. There you go, you can hear that. Whoa. Nice stuff. Got a stereo slap. I mean, that's one of the beautiful things about using a chorus. Most of the time, you can pull other sounds out of a chorus, right? You can do things like get, slap reverbs, all this kind of stuff out. A lot of effects you can do, get other effects out of the current effect that you're using. We've got a watery wobble. We're on the slap. We just moved to watery wobble. So we've got a delay with this one. I'm going to introduce that. Let's pull this rate down a little bit and the depth down a bit. We'll keep our wobble up. Let's introduce 100%. Now if we bring our mix down now, and you can really hear the difference with it off. So, I mean, I've always been somebody who underuses chorus. In fact, I underuse everything because, you know what I'm saying? If you overuse everything on every single fucking track, guess what you get at the end when you're mixing down? You get a whole lot of shit that you don't really fucking need that is taking up a whole lot of EQ and a whole lot of mess. This is a swirly whirly, a max wobulation. Man, it sounds like my last acid trip. See that preset there? Nice. That's what you need. Very simple rotary vibes. And you got to randomize at the end of this as well too. So you can keep randomizing to your heart's content just by tapping over and over again the randomize button. Boom, shakalaka. And our last one is the OkChorale chorus and vibrato. Let's make this full screen. So very simple controls as well. We've got an on and off, and we've got a rate and a depth, same as what you get with a normal chorus, plus we have the vibrato, so you can switch back and forward. We'll start with vibrato. Did I make sure we've got it in the thing? Yep, we're all good. So there's your vibrato. Then we switch this over to chorus. And a bunch of presets in here. And you've got a randomize as well. You can hear that lush chorus preset's pretty damn good. Man, that's a really nice preset right there. Okay, let's put away the guitar for a bit. Remember to unplug it. And don't let the battery die like it's already died a bunch of times in the last week or so. We're going to jump out of this and head over to our friend over in Logic Pro. Let's see. So we'll just throw this on some piano. Why not? We got a session player. We do a session player. Oh yeah, it's a halfway point of the show, and I need to run an ad. Every day on the show, we run an ad. It helps me put an ad back in once the show's been processed and all the chat's been aligned with the thing, and I can just put one ad in the middle of the show instead of bombing you with lots of ads. If you are not a premium subscriber, you can avoid the ad by skipping or doing the premium subscription thing. Let's run the ad now. Yoink. YouTube allows me to go boing. And you may or may not have gotten an ad. It all depends on what YouTube's algorithm decides. So I think, as I mentioned at the start of the show this week, instead of an interview, we're going to have set up some cameras in here this week and have Brad and me. We're working on our second song. So we're going to give you an insight into that, maybe 2 hours of in the studio and watching the process of that kind of thing. If that interests you or not, but we'll be back to regular programming next week with our normal interviews every Thursday. Maybe Rob Jackson wants to come up and do an interview. That'd be really cool to hear about your journey creating software, because I've been following, we're friends on Facebook, so I've been following your whole journey away from iOS, and I think that'd be really interesting. If you're interested in coming on the show, Rob, and doing an interview, and we'll go through all your apps and stuff, let me know, because I do like having developers on from time to time. I know it doesn't appeal to musicians and stuff, but it does to me. It's my show. You're a bit camera shy. We can put a mask on. Anyway, let's get over here. I'm going to change out these chords here because they're always boring. Let's go with this. What do we got? Hey. There we go. We got some piano here. Let's throw some chorus on this. Now, I love testing this out. Hey, hello, Queen Savage. Oh, shit. We've got to put a loop on this. Now, I do love when I want to add an effect in here. And I just want to see how they've put Rob in here. Oh, yep, so he's got his own name. Nice. I really wish Logic would fix this and just put the apps in their fucking names instead of the fucking developers. Like, here's the thing, not everybody's me. My job here is to demo apps. So I pretty much know which app's developer because of I do this. But not everybody fucking knows that shit. So I can understand the frustration of a lot of people in Logic going, I can't remember which developer makes the app I'm looking for. I think they should put it around the other way. They should make it secondary to find by developer name, but first by the app name. But whatever. Enough complaining about Logic. Here we go. So. Yeah, but you're a wanker. Audible. Wanker? Nice and subtle. Thank you. I worked hard on this track. So if you didn't know, you want to find the presets for this. It's a little bit weird with Logic. You've got to kind of open up over here and find your plugin presets. So here they all are over here. Yes, Logic does have a search function. It does have, so it's good there. No problem there. So you can get to the presets here as well, but it opens up that window. But just showing you where they are. So you've got to go back and then plug in presets. Nice. Let's add in another one. Listen the fuck to that guitar sound. Man. Wow. That sounds heavy as fuck. Look, these are really fantastic. Are they going to set the world on fire? Who wants to set the world on fire? The world's already fucking on fire, and I'm tired of it being on fire. You know what? It's really nice to actually just, and this isn't condescending in any way, shape, or form. If you take it that way, then foolish. But everyone's trying to outdo each other with taking something really simple and turning it into something super complex. And music doesn't need to be complex, right? Some of the most, well, in fact, all of the biggest hits, the most popular songs, everything that stays around with us forever, okay, is simple. The simple things in life are often the best. And sometimes, like there are some apps I haven't covered on this show because, of course, I'm not going to go into names, because they're so complicated. And they just take things that should be like really easy and make it so fucking hard that you need to spend 2 weeks learning how to use it. And listen, here's the way, when you make music, you just want to get in the fucking studio, sit down, not waste any time and make some fucking music. Yeah? That's it. The more complicated, the more complex, the more things you try and do and stack things on and all that stuff, a lot of the time it gets lost in translation, unless it is something that is very specific, you know. But with a chorus, you just want a fucking chorus and you just want it to do its thing and you just want to be easy. As I said, I only opened these apps about 20 minutes before the show today. So there's that. Not complicated. And so if you sometimes watch some of the apps on here and go, fucking hell, that took a long time to explain. Well, these ones shouldn't. But some really nice chorus sounds in there. And it's funny because you think that everything's kind of been done before, don't you? You know, there's, I've done some chorus apps on here that really try to take chorus into another dimension with 3 dimensions of chorus. And I don't know, man. Just give me a fucking chorus. The simple is often best. Nice. Welcome back, Rob. I see you've got another app probably in the making as well, too, from your YouTube channel. If you haven't subbed to Rob, go over and sub to him. You know, he's a really good developer, and it's really good to have him back in the fray. I'm sure he's going to get some of these little things out the way and pop out a few things just to get back into the water. And who knows what we're going to get over this year and the next year. It's great. Super cheap, folks. As I said in the beginning of the show, $1.99 each. Wobulator, LCR Chorus, OkChorale. They're all $1.99. You can buy them in a bundle. It's in the pinned comment. It's in the description below. And DimChorus is absolutely free, so just go grab it. Totally free. And if you are a Patreon, my friends, I've got a few to give away. So it's always worthwhile to join the Patreon. Every weekend we run these childish races of bananas racing against each other, ham sandwiches racing against each other, dinosaurs, canoes, whatever it is. It's so stupid. But we all get in there and everybody goes in the race and somebody wins some apps. It's $5 a month to be able to win some apps if you want to join the Patreon. We used to give away the apps here on the channel, believe it or not. And I used to ask you to put a comment down below. But that all changed a few years ago when multiple people were just making multiple YouTube accounts to try and win apps. And they fucked up by sending one person won twice, and they sent me their email to get their prize, but they stupidly sent me 2 different names from the same email. And that's when we discovered, oh, hang on a minute, there's a whole bunch of idiots cheating. May as well put it behind a paywall then. Fuck it. To support the people who support me over on Patreon. We should do fish this week. We will do fish this week. Awesome. So, awesome. Thank you very much. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Now, I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow, but I think it is 5 new packs for Soundbox. Because I've got them all. So we'll decide if that's going to happen tomorrow, or it may be this guitar amp sim that I've been holding on to for a little bit. So we may do that instead. But follow along. The links will be up for the next few days' shows tonight and all that jazz. It's our last week with Brad here. We got Brad's rock and roll stories and all that stuff on Friday. And yeah. Okie doke. I'm out of here. I'm going to sit back and relax for today, and then me and Brad are going to do some recording in Le Magical Studio right here. Maybe I'll jump on the drum kit today. I doubt it. But, all right, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. We'll all rise together. Stay awake, and you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, let's Oj. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye-bye. See you, Gary Hubs.